Let's talk a bit about Johnny Depp. Have you heard of him? You look a lot like him, Rasputin.
Well, that's because I have been known
cleaner.
to make grumpy wherever I can because we don't have toilets. But I am... So one thing we can find common ground here.
Yes.
Russia, United States, white, black, Jew, everybody, is that this is great day to laugh at liberal feminist whores.
That's a good way to put it, Rasputin. Other people may not feel the same, but it is pretty hilarious. Yesterday, a decision was finally reached in the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. It was definitely in Depp's favor.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes. As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
Boom!
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
She feels obtainable now.
That girl is... She creeps me out.
Yeah, she's a really good actress.
Her face is...
Can't take that away.
Is cold as ice.
Yes. Yes.
She is...
Yeah.
Have a soul much?
No.
I don't think so. The jury didn't feel that way.
By the way, what's important in this case is this is also to recognize that she is abuser.
Yes.
She is abuser. She lie about that. And I wish you... I don't know what happened to your Judge Joe Brown. Remember, he would do justice to make people do like you vandalize, you have to paint walls. I wish he was judge here so that people could just throw bottles of vodka at her broken finger for days.
Yes, that would... We don't do that as much in the States.
I know, but it'd be fun.
I understand. Yeah, for sure. Joe Brown was a Detroiter.
Oh, was he?
I turned his life around.
I wouldn't claim that.
Yeah, I would.
I'm just kidding.
I guess it depends on why he's not around anymore before I claim it.
Is not allowed within the school zone.
He did gavel stuff. All right. Heard was found guilty of defamation in all cited instances, totaling $15 million in damages.
Big time.
I think I know ACLU won't be seeing another donation. I'm sorry, pledge. It's same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Lying whore.
Yeah, there's Jerry's kids still waiting on those.
That's right.
Because of the cap on punitive damages, the total actually comes to $10.35 million. Heard appeared to be looking down several times as the verdict was read. We have a snapshot to show what may have been grabbing her attention.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes.
This is a creator.
I'm surprised it took that long.
Yeah, I thought she was already on it.
That's what I thought.
Yes. Well,
gotta pay those legal fees.
Oh, big in Germany. Once again. Bigger than Hasselhoff.
Mm-hmm. She is I love the one where she is drunk on floor eating burger.
Yes.
I have it. The verdict heard around the world. Huh?
Huh?
I see.
Yes.
It looks like her countersuit was big turd. Her face looks like she made her face may have a grumpy on it.
Yes. You should.
That's on OnlyFans. That's on OnlyFans. Yes.
Okay, yes.
You can pay for it. Premium member.
You pay for angry feminists.
Yes.
What's sad is you actually can. It's $150 extra dollars.
Wow, yes.
What is that in rubles?
Oh, jeez.
You know what? Never mind. I'll steal it.
Yeah. That's fair point.
Well, Depp was pretty comfortable going into the jury deliberations.
Yeah, he was.
After closing arguments, he went to the UK to do a surprise performance with Jeff Beck.
Oh, two people I hate.
If you can tell me who's who.
It's alright, she said to her. Take anything you want.
Oh, I didn't know he sang.
So it's Johnny Depp and Jeff Beck singing Jimi Hendrix?
Sort of.
Originality is not dead.
No, it is. I actually do like Johnny Depp, I'm going to be honest, as an actor.
But not as a singer.
I don't know. He tours with Alice Cooper, and I've seen some of that seems good. Heard plans to appeal the decision. She also countersued for comments made by Depp's lawyer, calling her accusations completely false. Her initial countersuit demanded $100 million, but this failed to rally Me Too supporters among jurors. She succeeded on only one count, which awarded her $2 million.
So she has 2 million. So
only.
is it? Wait, does she owe him 13 million, or because of that she owes him 8 million?
She owes him
Babush.
Babush.
What are you?
It's it's too early.
What are you doing, beautiful?
It's too early in the day, Babushka.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Yes, no, this is for health.
This is
Babushka
not-
drinks to your health.
Beautiful woman.
This,
That's
you know she is healthy by yellow hue.
Yes.
oh boy.
All right, Babushka.
Just the right amount of liver failure
That's
in a
right.
girl.
It's
Yes.
before noon, Babushka.
You need to. It's like inoculation. You need little bit of jaundice to get rid of jaundice.
Correct. Doctor says have a little more vodka. Call me in the morning, but you'll already be next to me.
That's right.
Oh, jeez. Very dark.
Hey, didn't Amber?
What's that dark? You're banging a
Didn't
man lady.
Didn't poop,
Where's her mole? Did she get it removed? Is she the only Russian woman who's not had a mole today?
Didn't poop psycho bitch release statement?
Who?
She did.
Didn't the poop
She
psycho
did.
bitch?
She immediately released a statement to the media appealing to her supporters in feminist echo chambers.
But if she appeals to supporters in a forest or anywhere in world, is anyone there to hear it?
Well, that is a very good point. She said, the disappointment I feel today is beyond words.
Good.
I'm heartbroken. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. No, you're not.
Oh my god.
It is a setback.
This bullshit.
It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out and crapped on beds could be publicly shamed and humiliated.
Beat her husband.
It's and pushes people. It sets back the idea that violence against women or her towards men is to be taken seriously.
Yes.
Amy Schumer rushed to Instagram to quote Gloria Steinem. I don't care. Steinem.
I am going to live grumpy in her bed too.
I
Too
meant
many
to say,
Glorias.
meant to say Steinem, but I don't know because I don't care. Gerald, would you read the quote?
Sure. Any woman who chooses to behave like a full human should be warned that the armies of the status quo will treat her as something of a dirty joke. She will need her sisterhood.
Wow.
Rolling Stone also, not the band. Rolling Stone also immediately.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Amy Schumer.
No.
We would not have said jumped.
She lift her legs and go bang-a-rang and roll down pirate ship.
She almost crushed Indiana.
That's true.
Rolling Stone also immediately jumped in to mourn the end of the Me Too movement. They sorry. They quote an anonymous survivor. Sorry, they quote an anonymous survivor who said of the verdict, "This case is my worst fear playing out on a public stage."
Oh, come over to Russia. We will show you worst fear.
Oh, yes.
This worst fear is much, much worse.
Worst fear is not beating shit out of men than lying about it and asking for money.
Right. Keeping millions of dollars and your mouth shut.
That's right.
Was the deal, and now you're down just $1 million, and you didn't pay the.
Yeah, you're not
The
done
pledge.
yet.
I mean, she is bad person.
Yeah, it's not really about feminism. It's just you didn't do what you agreed to, and then now you're down a bunch of money. All you had to do was take millions of dollars.
But this is good thing. Sometimes people say, why does this matter? It's because, like you say, this should not be about feminism. It's
Right.
just she's bad person. But then
Right.
all the feminists say, she is like us. And we're like, you just needed to say nothing.
I think a lot of feminists are like, I think Johnny was right. Mm-hmm. You know, I think it's true.
You would like to think so. But
No, I'm sure many are terrible and still agree
Yes,
with
yes.
whatever the narrative is.
many destroy lives, they hate. It used to be easy to be feminist. It used to be easy, be fat and ugly, blame it all on men. Now, there are so many things to keep track of, and intersectionality. You have to defend lady who poop on bed. It's not mean anything anymore, but I'm glad that they're claiming Amber Heard as one of their own. So thank you for showing your face, feminists. Now when we think when we think feminism, we will think Amber Heard, Rolling Stone, and Amy Schumer. We will never forget.
Well, with
And Jezebel.
And Jezebel, that's right.
It's a big red flag when
Yeah.
the one who publishes her statement as Jezebel.
Yeah, it's always good.
Nothing like naming yourself after a murdering whore from the Bible.
Well, that's because lyingwhore.gov was taken.
Well, that's true.
It's
the
more of a
.gov.
place.
Yes.
the
It's a
.org.
placeholder for Kamala Harris. She has dispute with GoDaddy.
It was Harris 2024 or lyingwhore.gov.
She has both.
Yes. Well, you got to tit for tat. It wouldn't be a feminist outrage without an academic, though, guys. Dr. Jessica
Doctor.
Jessica Taylor,
Doctor.
who penned 2 books about misogyny and abuse, said to Rolling Stone, "This is basically the end of Me Too. It's the death of the whole movement."
Good.
You said it, not Rasputin.
Yes, maybe it's just the end of Dr. Taylor's meal ticket.
Yeah.
Since-
Hopefully it's the end of Doctor Who. That show sucks.
It does. It does. All right. Maybe it's just the end of Dr. Taylor's meal ticket, since her 2020 book is literally titled Sex But Psycho.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Oh,
Psycho.
But psycho.
well, I'm going to pretend that you left the Y off and I'm not just illiterate. Sexy But Psycho. How the patriarchy uses women's trauma against them.
Oh, yes, it's so traumatic. Throwing vodka bottle at man and severing finger.
But who's sexy but psycho in this entire thing?
She could have just said women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could just be called Amber Heard's biography.
Could just be called sexy but woman.
Yeah. By the way, I just want let's be clear. I am absolutely thrilled that the Me Too movement in that form is dead, because you actively accused a judge of committing rape 40-ish years ago without having any facts whatsoever after a detailed FBI investigation that revealed that there was nothing that they found, and everybody bought it because of Me Too. People's lives have been ruined because of it. I want rape survivors and victims to have access to justice, 100%. Let's bury the rapists under the courthouse. Fine, we're on the same team. But the believe all women part of Me Too, I'm glad it's dead.
There would not be enough room under courthouse. Because
Well, it'd be
it is
very
basement.
large.
But I understand your point. I'm glad Me Too movement is dead, but I want to piss on the ashes.
Well, I say find a nice pet cemetery so they come back nicer.
Yes. One of us, gobble gobble, one of us, whatever they say, you know.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah.
But no, this is problem is, you know, it should be dead, the Me Too movement. And what's funny is if you still ask people about Deborah Kavanaugh, some people still believe this
Of
bullshit.
course, yeah.
And it's not just that there was no evidence. There was evidence against every single claim made.
Well, that's true.
Every single one.
Yeah.
And these are the same women. These are the same people. All trauma, you know, who try to destroy families and say that fathers are not needed and alimony and blah, 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 blah.
Well, I think just because it was an imaginary house on an imaginary day with imaginary people did not make it made
true.
up.
That's
Wow.
true. Whereas in
still real.
Amber Heard's case, it was a very real 5 penthouses that, oh, poor her, and then $7 million. How will she live? Oh my God!
And
I have to poop on bed.
well, that's what's almost sad though, is like the fecal matter on the bed. Really, is because like, why would you go and tell your limo driver? Because he's the one that went into court, or the security at least.
Yeah.
Who had to then explain that was in fact true.
Ah,
I think
like
it's...
hey, guess what I did? What'd you do?
But if you know he's holding that card, why do you go back on it? Like, you had $7 million in
She's
a career.
psychotic.
I think she didn't understand how much limo driver also hate her.
Well, yeah. What did she think she was paying
Fair
him?
point.
Well, I don't know. But she didn't pay him so much as make a pledge.
Yeah.
Which,
Well,
which she's paid half of.
I pledge to pay your check.
Yeah, to a battered. What isn't a battered women's shelter?
I don't remember, but it was some charity organization that she pledged to give the money to, and it's like, I'll get around to it.
It was ACLU, and I believe
clue.
something to do with women who do not hit husbands but are hit. And she actually was just doing that to create a Rolodex and walk in with baseball bat.
So she was writing a check to give them cooking lessons?
No, she was writing a check, but one of the conditions was she could go to battered women's shelter and line up the women and play whack-a-mole.
I see. Gotcha.
Very
Like
bad
hitting
person.
guys better, I
Or as
think.
my friend Brent would say, KFC, a battered chicken's shelter.
Ah,
That one's for you, baby.
it's clever.
In her statement, Heard also claimed It was her right to defame Depp.
Jeez.
I know, right?
Unbelievable.
I believe, I like how he's, sorry. I believe Johnny's attorneys succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech.
What?
Shut up.
I know, right? I'm sad I lost this case, but I am sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly.
How about no?
No rights to publicly. You have no right to publicly defame a person.
No, that's a limitation
It's
on
not
the freedom
speaking
of speech.
freely when you damage. That's, by the way, I did not think Johnny Depp was going to win this.
No, that
because
was a high bar.
I thought he had already accomplished what he wanted because, you know, at first people believe her, and after trial they all know that she is lying feminist whore. I thought that's enough. But then this man went for broke, like his finger from her Amber Heard.
Yeah.
And it's very high bar to clear. You have to, with defamation. And I learned this from a half-Asian gentleman who told me on my journey in the Russian caravan.
Yes.
He said with defamation, and even with public figures, you need to prove that a claim was made, okay? That it was a false claim was made. You need to prove that the false claim was knowingly made with malicious intent. You need to then prove that the false claim, meaning you knew it was false, not accident, but lie, was made to third party, meaning not of the people involved. And then with the public figure, you need to prove that the false claim that was made knowingly to other parties, in fact, caused damages. It's like unicorn. People almost never win. That is how bad of lying feminist whore she is.
Well, really, it's the problem is we had it on tape.
We don't have that yet. It's hard to have a secret 8-track.
Yeah.
That is true.
She was recorded saying these terrible things that she did and admitted to all of the crimes and then was surprised when she was found guilty.
Yes. Well, Depp's statement after the trial said, "My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing, an inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to revel in the truth, regardless of outcome. Speaking the truth was..." What's that?
Reveal the
I thought it was revel.
He's revealed the truth.
I mean, he's reveling now.
My right eye, I'll be honest,
I
my
basically-
CPAP machine was blowing into my right eye last night, and it's just a blur.
Well, why don't you cry about it?
I will cry about
Aw, Jim
it. I have a
Carrey.
CPAP. I don't want it.
Oh,
All that is a no snore machine.
that's it. Is that too much to ask for?
You read it then,
Fine.
Gerald, if everybody's got a problem with my right eye.
Reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome. Speaking the truth was something that I owed to my children and my right eye, and to all those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. I feel at peace now, knowing I have finally accomplished that.
There's no more grumpy for him.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.